Keisha Marie Turner, have I ever told you how much I love you?
All the time. But it wouldn't hurt to hear it once more.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Isaiah, what are you still doing up? Studying?
I actually finished studying about an hour ago. I was actually waiting up for you.
Oh, were you worried about me? That's so sweet of you.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about why you weren't at Jonathan's benefit dinner.
Let me tell you what happened. I was supposed to be with Dominique. Once again, he has me cancel my plans thinking we were going out on this nice romantic dinner. And he told me to meet him at the restaurant. And he never showed up. I waited for an hour and a half. I kept calling him, but just got his voicemail. And then as I was leaving, he calls me and tells me that he got tied up.
That's cold.
I know, right? I don't know what to make of him. One minute, he's the sweetest guy in the world, and the next, a complete asshole. On top of that, Jonathan got an attitude with me. For what? I don't know. I'm so disappointed in him. He's usually the mature one, but lately he's been acting very childish. With all I'm going through with Dominique, you'd think he'd be a little more supportive.
When I said that's cold, I wasn't talking about Dominique. I was talking about you. Jonathan listens to you talk his head off about Dominique all day and night. He does nothing but support everything you do. So I think that you need to think about what you're saying before you start running off at the mouth.
I know what I'm talking about. Jonathan was acting like a baby.
Mona, go to sleep. It's late and you're obviously a little tipsy, so we'll pick this up in the morning.
So what? You're going to take Jonathan's side? You're on his side? That's okay, take his side. Because you just don't see that Jonathan...
He loves you, Mona.
I know he loves me, and I love him too. But that has nothing to do with the way he's acting.
No, I mean he really loves you. In more than a best friend kind of way. He's in love with you. So the way he's acting is to be expected. He's hurt.
What do you mean he's in love with me?
Look, I didn't want to have to be the one to tell you this because it's not my place, but the guy has been in love with you since the moment he laid eyes on you. I mean, it's pretty damn obvious. Everyone can see it, but you, while you've been frolicking around with Dominique in your bogus-ass relationship, Jonathan is the one who's there for you day in and day out. He got up at midnight when you and Dominique had that argument at the concert. He fixed your car when it broke down. What about the time that you had to go to the emergency room and you couldn't get in touch with me? Who stayed up with you at the hospital? It was Jonathan, Mona. Jonathan has been your man. More man than Dominique ever could be. And you just keep canceling plans on him. Like his feelings don't count.
Of course his feelings count to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Isaiah.
Then where were you tonight? Huh? The benefit was a complete disaster. He didn't sell a lot of tickets in advance, so he was just hoping that people would show up, but they didn't. There were barely 20 people in the room. When he got up to give his speech, he was a nervous wreck.
You guys are making me sound like I don't care, like I'm a horrible person. Well, I do care.
Then act like it, Mona. Right now, he feels like a complete failure. Tonight was one of the worst nights of his life. He feels like he let those kids down. And, of course, his best friend wasn't there to comfort him. Look, I'm not trying to tell you that you need to make him your man or anything. That's between the two of y'all to work out. But damn, Mona, come on. Show the guy just a little respect. I'm going to Keisha's.
Isaiah's in here. He just left the library an hour ago.
I know, I just got off the phone with him.
Then what are you doing here?
I actually came to talk to you.
Keisha, I've had a long day. I'm really not trying to hear this, okay?
Well, you need to hear this. It's about your relationship with Dominique.
Keisha, I date black men. Deal with it. Your opinion is your opinion, but that's not going to change who I am or what I do. So stop trying to beat me over the head with it.
I'm not even talking about that. I came to talk about something else. Woman to woman. It's about the way he treats you.
Everybody has something to say about Dominique. Dominique is this, Dominique is that. Everybody has something to say about him, but nobody really knows him. He's just under stress.
Girl, please, I don't need to know him to know he's a complete jerk. But I'm not here to talk about Dominique. I'm here to talk about you.
What about me?
See, Isaiah holds this grudge against Dominique because of the way he treats you, but it's not all Dominique's fault. I mean, you let him treat you like that. And as a woman, it bothers me to see another woman let any man, black, white, or orange, disrespect her the way Dominique is disrespecting you.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Mona. And this is not just about what Isaiah has told me about your little relationship with Dominique. I used to be you. I went through the exact same thing, and I acted the way you're acting right now. I worshiped the ground my man walked on. In my eyes, he was this king, and no one can tell me different. It took 3 years of being verbally and emotionally abused to realize that he wasn't a king. He was just an immature little boy who needed to put me down in order to feel better about himself. I didn't even know what a real man was until I met Isaiah. Look, you're a beautiful, talented, young woman with a good heart. Seriously, you deserve better.
Keisha, I didn't know you cared.
I'm just trying to look out for you.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I gotta get back to work. You know, some of us have real jobs. Oh, and you really should take everybody's advice and remove Dominique from your life. He's no good. And the next guy you get with, make sure he's white. Or Asian or Hispanic or whatever you're into. Just make sure he's not black.
Keisha, why do you have to be such a what girl? We ain't that hungry.
Okay. Well, I'm only like that with you.
Bye, Keisha.
Bye, Mona.
Dominique, I really need to talk to you. Can you just come over? I know you're busy, but it'll only take 5 minutes. No, I need to talk to you in person. I'm pregnant. No, but I don't. Bye. Amira, I really need to talk to you. Can you please come over? I'm really upset. Please? Hi.
Mona, are you okay? You sounded a mess on the phone. What's going on, Mona?
I'm fine, but I have something really important to tell you about.
Okay,
Don't judge me.
I'm not gonna judge you.
I'm serious, Amira, because I can't handle it right I'm pregnant. And I'm seriously considering having an abortion. Don't look at me like that. Say something.
What do you want me to say?
Something, anything. Just stop looking at me like that.
Okay. I'm your sister, and I love you.
That's it?
Hell no, that's not it. I can't believe you're seriously considering having an abortion.
Well, believe it. I can't have a baby right now. Me and Dominique are already in a difficult time in our relationship. A baby would only complicate things.
I can't believe this is my little sister talking. Listen, Mona, I know that right now isn't an ideal time in your life, but babies are meant to bring you joy and love. Don't rob yourself of that blessing.
I'm doing it.
Listen, you know, if this was me, if it was my situation...
Well, it's not. It's my situation, my life, and my decision. And I'm doing it.
And it's murder, Mona.
Don't you do that to me.
Oh.
Don't you dare try to make me feel guilty about this. Besides, I already feel horrible.
Okay. Okay, why don't you have the baby and let me raise it?
So I can be reminded of it every time I come and visit you?
No. What about adoption?
No.
Look, Mona, I know we both had it hard going from foster home to foster home. I know it was hard. The separation from your mom, the abuse, everything you went through. You had a few bad experiences, but we ended up in a good foster home. Adoption can be a good thing.
I can't live my life knowing that my child is out there somewhere with God knows who and God knows what happening to him. The guilt would kill me.
But getting rid of it doesn't seem to bother you one bit.
My mind is made up.
Mona, you were there with me when I had my abortion. And you were there with me when the doctor told me I couldn't have kids anymore. Well, you know what it's like. Don't take the risk.
Hey, Mary. Mona. Why aren't you dressed? We said we'll be here to see us at 9.
I forgot all about going out with you guys. I'm feeling under the weather. You guys feel without me.
What's wrong, Mona? Are you okay, baby?
I'm not sick like that. Just having one of those days.
PMS, girl, please. You better go in there and put on something sexy so we get to that club before those 5 minutes taken.
I'm not going.
Mona, we've been planning this girl night out for like a month. You just don't ever hang out with us anymore ever since you start dating Dominic.
I'm not going, okay?
Girl, what is your problem?
Her problem is that she's pregnant.
What? Dude, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. Oh my God, this is wonderful. This is a good news.
Who didn't put my business on the street?
We ain't the street. We're your girls. So you were just gonna let us come on in here and leave without telling us that you about to be a baby mama?
Oh no, she wasn't going to tell you because she plans on having an abortion.
What? Mona, you can't be serious.
You
You can't be.
Amira. See, that's exactly why I didn't want to tell you. This is hard enough for me already, and I don't need you trying to talk me out of it.
But have you seriously thought this thing through, Mona?
There's nothing to think about.
Nothing to think about? Mona, do you hear yourself talking?
Get off the girl's back. It's her decision. A woman has a right to choose. And Mona, whatever you choose, I'll support you.
Well, of course we will support her. But I just want her to be sure she's making the right decision.
And having an abortion, Mona, is the wrong decision.
Exactly.
This coming from a woman with no kids.
What's that supposed to mean, Tasha?
It means that women with no kids and no man trick me out talking about what another woman should do about her relationship and her children. Being as though you are so against abortion and you don't have any kids, I'm assuming you've never been pregnant. Well, I have, and I have 3 badass kids to show for it. I'm raising them by myself, and let me tell you something, it's hard. Working 2 jobs, trying to make ends meet, running myself into the ground, no time to do anything that I want to do in life. Man, I had my first child when I was 17 years old. I thought that his father was gonna be there for me like he promised. I thought we wanted to get married and live happily ever after. He was a deadbeat dad from the beginning. And I was stupid enough to let him lock me up 2 more times because I was in love. Or at least I thought I was. I gave up my dreams.
So you're saying you wish you didn't have your kids?
Sometimes. When I come home from working a 10 or 12-hour shift in that hot-ass factory, and they're running around and screaming and fighting, and my house is a mess, for a brief moment I imagine myself without kids. But it doesn't take long for me to realize that I couldn't live without my babies. Planned or unplanned, they're the best things that I've ever done, and I wouldn't trade them for the world.
So you agree having children is a blessing?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
But I know how hard it is more than anybody else in this room. That's why I'm not judging Mona for the decision she's making. She's the one that's going to have to live with the outcome of whatever she decides to do.
Well, I'm a mother too, you know.
You're a mother with a husband. There's a difference.
Anyway, what is Dominique saying about this?
He's not happy about the pregnancy.
Oh, so he talked you into this?
It was a mutual decision.
It's not the Christian thing to do.
Maybe I'm not
Mona.
concerned about what the Christian thing to do is right now.
Mona, trust me. If you do this, you'll be making the biggest mistake of your life.
Amira, it's over, it's done with, I'm doing it, so just get off my back.
Okay. Everybody just calm down. We're all a bit opinionated and emotional right now. Everybody just breathe and take it easy. Now I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go out like we planned. We're going to throw all our cares to the wind, and then tomorrow we'll talk about this rationally. Amira, sweetheart, you're going too. Okay?
No. I'm not going to sit by and watch you do this, and I'm for sure not about to go out to party with you. So you know what? I'm leaving.
Amira! Hey, Tucker. Girl, I'm sorry. I had to leave early. No, I can't hang like y'all anymore. Hey, did Marcy make it back up to the club? No, I showed her where my spare key was. She forgot her purse. That's strange. Do you want to call her? I know you're busy. Okay, girl, I'll call her. Bye. Oh my God.
Mona,
Oh my
this is
God.
not what you think. Let me explain.
I think it's so you two me messing around.
Lady, I didn't want you to find out like this.
Mona, I can't, Mona, it just happened.
Oh God. You know we're talking about our friendship. If you were really my friend, you would have never done this.
Baby.
And you're married. How could you do this? A real woman wouldn't do that.
Let's talk about this reasonably, Mona.
How long has this been going on?
Mona,
I'm not talking to you, whore.
This is the first time.
Here I am, pregnant with your baby. You talked me into having an abortion. And all along you've been sleeping with my friend?
Calm down.
I heard yelling. What's going on?
I just walked in on Dominique and Marcy having sex in my apartment.
It'll be okay, Mona. Mind your business. This has nothing to do with you. It's between me and Mona.
Between us. That's funny, Dominique, because it's never been between us. You have been sleeping with other women from day one. And I just ignored it. The funny thing is, I'm not even surprised. But Marcy?